Hi, it's Hope and welcome to the video. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, this is the Witchathon announcement. So, first of all, what is Witchathon? Witchathon is a month-long readathon created by Sam from Yarn Reader, which it's a team-based readathon based on different types or coven of witches. Now, first we'll go into the basics, and then we'll go into the various teams, the various prompts, kind of how you do it. So, Witchathon will be from May 1st through May 31st, 2023. So next month, if you are watching this in April. And how it works is basically you pick a coven. There are 6 covens to choose from. And you read books based on the prompts of your bingo boards. But there are also many bonus ways to, gain points. So I'll also talk about those. I will leave Sam, who is the creator, and her announcement video in the description, as well as all other hosts who post, I'll leave all the host channels below, but also as they post announcement videos, I will link those too. And I will also leave a link to the Twitter, Instagram, and Discord where you can find all information as it is being revealed and as bonus things pop up throughout the month. So the first way to gain points, and this is something that you do not pick a team for, which we'll jump into a second, is the goddess. Obviously, the goddess is the wonderful Sam from Yarn Reader, and here is her bingo board, and these basically give you extra points on top of the points. So you get, for each book you read, you get certain points, but you can, appease the goddess to get extra points. So here's her bingo board. I'm not going to go through every single prompt. I'm only going to be going through every single prompt of my coven, which you will see in just a second. And then there also are activities that you can do to earn points. So for example, the goddess, to appease the goddess, is participate in sprints, share your TBR on Twitter, Discord, or Instagram, chat in your coven's chat in the Discord, share pictures of your witchy rituals on social and tag Witchathon, join Craft and Chat Live, and join a book club discussion. So those are things you can do for the goddess. I wonder what coven I could be, because nature, I tried to do green inspired makeup with actually no green makeup. This is all color theory. But that is the Chaotic Wilds coven, which is for the green witches, the head witches, and kind of all of that. So I am the priestess of this coven. Thank you so much to Sam for letting me come back and be a priestess for the Hedge Coven once again. But I will also be joined with an acolyte this round, which is Clint from Reed's Reader. And as soon as I knew that I was able to pick an acolyte, I immediately was like, I need to pick Clint. We mash so well in personalities. We are very chaotic, hence being the Chaotic Wilds. We got it from us being chaotic, and when you think of nature and outside, you kind of think of the wilds. So the Chaotic Wilds coven, which this is our bingo board. And I also should have mentioned that Morgan from Morgan's Bookshelves created the graphic for Sam's board, and I created the graphic for the Hedge Coven board, as well as we share them, I will say who did the bingo boards. So for the Hedge Coven, the prompts are paranormal, features a quest, set in nature, nature on the cover, fairies, plant in the title, spicy book, 250 plus pages, features a psychic ability, book with healers, portal fantasy, multiple timelines, book with circles on the cover, a hyped book, a sequel, and a simplistic cover. And our bonus activities, which I highly suggest that you do: reading sprints, making flower crowns, share your TBR on Twitter, Discord, or Instagram, chat in your coven's chat, have/join a tea party, read in nature, go for a walk, or just spend time outside, or open a window and sit by it for those who cannot go outside for your health or whatever reason. Post a photo of you on social media or Discord wearing earthy tones, and research something new to you or learn more about something you already know. So that is my coven's prompts. If any of them sound interesting, you definitely should join us. You should join me and Clint in the Chaotic Wilds Coven. And I also forgot to mention each coven has a group book. And so the book for the Chaotic Wilds is The Accidental Apprentice by Amanda Foody, which is a middle grade. The Accidental Apprentice, we follow Barkley, who he lives in a small village and they kind of don't like magic. And when it's revealed that he has magic and can bond with a beast, basically people bond with beasts and they get magical abilities corresponding with that beast. Barkley doesn't want to do that, but then he ends up going to this other town that like thrives on magic and like likes magic and being connected with beasts, and things go from there. It's a really fun middle grade. It fits the vibe perfectly because it's set in nature. It has nature on the cover. It is very quick and easy to read as it's a middle grade, and it is a book that both me and Clint loved and want to reread to continue the series. So next up is the Coven of Night, which the priestess for the Coven of Night is Morgan from Morgan's Bookshelves, and the acolyte is Karina from She Dreams in Words on Instagram. So I'll leave her Instagram instead of, like, everybody else has YouTube, I think, but I'll leave Karina's Instagram. And so the Coven of Night is for kind of like all things like night and all of that, like star charts, horoscopes, kind of all of that. Here is their bingo board, and Morgan created the bingo board. And here's a list of their activities. I'm not going to say them out loud. And their group book is Neon Gods by Katie Roberts. So if Coven of Night sounds up your alley, go ahead and join them. I'm not going to force my team on you, but I highly recommend it. Next, we have the Practically Charming Coven, which is more of your traditional witches. And for that, your priestess is Alisha from Books and Things with Alisha, and Jessica, who is Sweeney Green on Discord. She doesn't have bookish social media, but she is in the Discord. And Jessica is actually Sam's sister, so it's amazing to have Sam's sister involved. Here is the Practically Charming Coven's bingo board, their activities, and their coven book is The Thinking Woman's Guide to Real Magic by Emily Croy Barker. So if the Practically Charming Coven sounds like a coven for you, then there you go. Next is the Coffee Gremlins Coven. I really like their name, which is for more of your kitchen witches who love to bake and cook and do all that stuff with their magic. And for that, your priestess is Kim from Whimsical Narratives, and Tiera, I apologize if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, from Aubrey Books and Coffee. So again, leaving channels below. This is their bingo board, which I created. I low-key love it. Their activities. And the coven book is Legends and Lattes by Travis Baltree. Up next is the Wanderlust Wanderers, which is for more of your solo witches who just kind of want to be able to do their own thing. And for this, your priestess is Ashleigh from Ashleigh's Media Addiction, and the acolyte is Meredith from Reading with Merb. Is that how it's pronounced, or is it Reading with Merb? I'm not sure, honestly, and I'm sorry for that. But here is the Wanderlust Wanderers board, which Morgan created, and their activities. I will say I do love the idea of a movie night. And their group book is Lord of the Flies by William Golding. And the final coven is the Crystal Moon Coven, which is for more of your like witches who like shiny and gem things and like the sea and all of that. And your priestess is Katie from Kit Kats Can Read, and the acolyte is Destiny from Pines Reading. Here is the team's bingo board, which I created. The activities. And the coven book is House of Night by PC and Kristen Cass. And so how exactly do points work? I am going to just read what is on the priestess document that basically we got to see as it was done, but this is not available to the public. But each book's page count is its own if it fits a prompt. So if you read a 300-page book, you get 300 points for your team. If it fits more than one prompt, then you can add 5 pages for each additional prompt. So if it's a 300-page book, but it fits 4 prompts, it's a 320-page points. Coven book will give the reader an additional 15 points, and it doesn't have to be your Coven's book. So let's say you are on the Wanderless Wanderers, and you read the group book for the Coven of Night. It still counts for the additional 15 pages. The Goddess picks, which is basically anything that Sam has given 5 stars, or the So Mote It Be Book Club, which is Sam's book club, you get an additional 25 points. And it doesn't have to be for the So Mote It Be book club. It doesn't have to be May's. It can be anyone that she's announced, done in the past, or will do in the future that is announced. The Goddess prompts, which are the prompts from Sam's bingo board, will give you an additional 50 pages onto your book. Bonus prompts the Coven set, which is 10 plus pages. This is why you should be in the Discords and on the social medias, is randomly throughout the month, there will be bonus prompts that the Covens will set up. So for example, the Hedge Coven could do a bonus prompt, which is read a book in one sitting, or read a book with a flower on the cover. I don't know actually what our bonus prompts are. Me and Clint still need to figure that out. But just randomly throughout the month, the Covens can just randomly be like, here's a bonus prompt. And if it matches with a book, well then, boom. You can use it, but you can only use the bonus prompt for books that you've read after it has been announced. If you do a Goddess bonus prompt, it is plus 20 pages. So this is basically where Sam will randomly throughout the month, I think she's doing tarot card picks, where basically it is a tarot card. She picks it, interprets it to mean a prompt, and then if you do that bonus prompt, you get the extra 20 pages. There will also be challenge prompts, which will be throughout the month. Again, per Coven, I think. I'm not entirely sure how the challenge prompts work. Definitely suggest watching Sam's video. She probably has more information, and joining the Discord if you have any questions. Which for those, you can go minus 10 pages on one other Coven or 10 pages to yours. So you can kind of give or take. And then group activities, which is what I mentioned before. If you do one of those, you get an additional 5 pages when you submit a book. So I think, honestly, that is most of the important information. As I said, everybody will be linked down below. I highly, highly, highly suggest you go check everybody out and watch everybody's announcement videos so you can decide for yourself on which Coven is the best for you and which one you want to join. Also, again, highly suggest joining the Discord, where you can find all the information before pretty much everybody else on the other social medias, and where you can have access to talking with your priestesses and acolytes and the goddess herself, as well as everybody else participating. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I quickly need to add, but I know that I will be doing a recommendations video for the Chaotic Wilds Coven. I am planning on uploading that within the next week or two, so if there's any prompts that you for sure need help with, definitely leave them below, although I will do every single prompt on the bingo board. Also, if there's anything that I need to clarify that I learn later down the line, I will just pin a comment. I think the only other thing that I need to add is points are also averaged based on the amount of people. So if there is 10 people on a team, the page counts is averaged by those 10 people, or versus if there's 2 people on the team, then it's averaged by the 2 people. So it's like it's a fair rating system. If you join one team, it doesn't, and read a bunch, it doesn't automatically mean they're gonna win. But the points are averaged based on the amount of people per team. That's, I think, the one thing I needed to add. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys consider joining Witchathon, whether it be with the Chaotic Wilds or any of the other covens mentioned. Again, I will not stress this enough. go check out everybody else. And if you are joining, let me know what coven you plan on joining. I'm so excited for this, but yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!